Hey, God bless you guys. This is Sean here from Faith Brings Change. I just want to come on here, guys, and share with you a video link. I haven't watched all this video yet. To be honest, I don't. It's from Prophecy Club, and I don't necessarily agree with everything they say, guys. And, you know, I don't agree with everything Stan does. And, to be honest, I don't believe we should be selling anything. I'm going to get into that later in another video. But guys, there's this video from Archangel Gabriel, or he gave a message, you know, and he said that the Babylon's time is up, you know. And I know I've heard in other messages like Dimitri Duduman that they said that Babylon the Great was America. It's going to fall in 1 hour. According to this, we have to give this proclamation by sundown that there's no more time. Now, the Lord gave me time to work and do my books and everything. But just so he can say he, you know, make it official, you know, guys, time is up. Time is up. If you're going to repent, you need to do it today. If you are in deep sin, you need to get out today, guys. If there's anything you're doing that's not of the Lord, you need to get out of it today. You need to get into the rest of the Lord, because going to be a lot of people that are going to go down when Jesus told me, write it in your book, whichever, you know, he told me New York City, then the dream Jesus had already told me a while back, is going to be nuked. It's going to be nuked, but there are parts of the U.S. that are going to be nuked. I don't know how many, but when they do, the people are going to find themselves in hell, most of them, guys. And if you're masturbating or doing any sexual sin, and your time were to come at that exact point, you would not be going to heaven. There was this dream this girl had once last week, or not this girl, but this girl that posted videos of the rapture, and she was sharing a dream of what a guy had, and he said that his woman was on his arm in the dream. He didn't say his wife, he said his woman. That means a whore, guys. I was shocked that she couldn't see that there was a deception about to happen, because no person can get into heaven with having a whore on their arm. And so he said he's with his woman on his arm, and then he went up into heaven. And I was thinking, and she was like, oh, yeah. And I was thinking, no, that's going to be a deception. And sure enough, guess what? Zombies were shown in that heaven. So it was revealing a false heaven, but the remarkable thing is, at the end of the dream, she didn't even know it wasn't from the Lord. It was a dream, a warning dream from God. And she was like, no, I want to, they were like, we want to get into heaven. We want to get into this heaven, guys. But not every heaven is of the Lord, guys. We need more discernment from this, guys. Guys, America's time is up. We're going to get nuked at some point. If you're in the protection of the Lord, you'll be protected. We're going to go through part of the tribulation. I know people don't like me to say this, but I was in a dream once with the Lord, and I was asking Jesus, because I didn't know. I studied the scriptures all over, guys, to find a pre-trib and a post-trib. And you know what? I could see both. I could see both points of view. I studied it all over. I asked Jesus to let me know. I said, are you going to rapture us before a time of trouble? I said, will you let us go through trouble even? And he said, yes. And I said, what about death? And he said, yes. And I said, how about painful death? And he said, yes. And then I just, you know, said, well, can you rearrange my thoughts? Because it's not according to what some people were saying. And he just smiled and he had joy, and he kind of fixed everything. But he ended up telling me later, we're going to go through 3.5 years of tribulation. We're going to be protected. The people that are out of sin are going to be in the light 3 days. The people that are not are going to be in outer darkness for 3 days in Revelation chapter 9, which is most of the church, most of it. It's going to be the sign of the Son of Man and the sign of Jonah, guys. So you can read about Jonah in the belly of the whale 3 days. You can read about that. But you need to be out of sin, guys, because time is up. Get yourself out of sin right now, guys. All right. I love you. Bye-bye.